In the beautiful coastal town of Yeppoon, this home ec teacher has left the traditional schooling system behind and built her very own classroom that caters for all ages.
I have thought and dreamed of this for pretty much as long as I can remember, like maybe 20 years. Hi, I'm Amanda and this is my community.
Nearly 4 years ago, after having various jobs based around cooking and craft, Amanda decided to open her very own space where people could come and get back to basics.
It's always like this when I'm putting a high tea together. It's like running around frantically. When I moved to Yeppoon, I just ended up in like home ec heaven really. Everything I've ever done has just culminated into this. Cooking, I've done it since I was like 6 years old. I've just loved that for forever and ever and ever. I make a lot of them up too. I don't use recipes that often. I don't know how I keep them all in there, but everything always seems to work out. My mum's a very good sewer and a very good knitter. My nan taught me how to crochet, and then when I started high school I had the most amazing home ec teacher named Mrs. Lee, and she was my home ec teacher for 5 years. She's pretty much why I do this. My glasses fog up every single time. And there's the scones. I bake all the cakes and scones and slices, and people have tea and coffee and just sit around and either just enjoy their morning tea or afternoon tea, or they sit there and craft, or they do jigsaw puzzles or play games. It's just being together really, yeah. And it's slow, nobody has to rush.
Amanda's made this space that, like, you didn't know you needed it till it happened, and then you just keep coming back. I think you've probably heard that from lots of people.
We do sewing classes, we do embroidery, crochet. What we need to do is I just draw a circle in the middle.
Okay.
So you just go up through the middle.
And then onto the side.
Onto the side.
Onto the side.
Yeah. Seem to have given people a place to come where they can come by themselves and not feel uncomfortable, and they just sit there and they just crochet or stitch or whatever all day. I've just got the most incredible customers. I can't even call them customers anymore, like they've become my friends. And I get really emotional talking about them because they just come every single week and they just love it, and then they tell everybody else, and then everybody else tells everybody else, and then it just becomes this big thing. And yeah, it's mostly community. That's it. It's just getting like a back to basics place. I had one lady ring me the other day and left a message on my phone, and she said it just feels like a big grandma hug. So that's it.
We come, we usually have morning tea, do our crafts and whatnot, then we eat again before we head back to Rocky.
Scones are my most popular thing to have. And then there's the Persian love cakes, the almond tea cake's always a big winner. It's pretty popular. I sell out of it every day.
She was so kind, she gave me the recipe. So I make it every now and then at home too. It's lovely.
I have thought and dreamed of this for pretty much as long as I can remember, like maybe 20 years. Oh, it's that, you know, it sounds silly, that dream come true, really. It's exactly what I had set about to do, and it has actually happened, which, amazing, yeah.
So don't be a stranger, okay? Pop in to see Amanda at Stir and Stitch next time you're in the beautiful coastal town of Yeppoon.
Can't imagine not ever doing it. I think I'll be doing it forever.